All right, team. Ever face to the front. Do some hands. Yeah. Set. Proceed. Student three, number one. I intend to develop myself
With honor and to avoid any abuse and no growth for my people.
I intend to develop self-discipline.
And work out the best for myself and others.
Number two.
I intend to use what I've learned in class constructively and defensively to help myself, my fellow man, and never to be abusive or aggressive.
Proceed. Nice job, team. Everybody, get ready. From here, you're working out your perfect jab cross. Last week we did perfect individual strikes. Now what you think is going in combination. I'm keeping in mind that one hand is covering my cheek and the shoulder is covering my cheek. So as I jab, this shoulder covers this side of the cheek, the other hand covers the other side. And when I pump the jab, I'm going to think full range, and then I further cross. So I'm thinking jab, jab, cross, and then I move a little bit. Jab, jab, cross, and then move a little bit. I know, please, go work. Jab, jab, cross. Full extension. Pulling, 1, 2, 3. Pump that hand all the way out, all the way right back. Remember, bring the elbow all the way back too. If I just do this, it's kind of like I'm going jab, hammer fist. Jab, jab, as my elbow comes back to my rib cage each time. Jab, jab, and across. 10 more seconds. Go. There. Fix that detail. Bring your elbow straight back. Go back in. Elbow into. Don't do this. Jab, jab. Elbow comes out like that. Now change it to jab, cross, hook. So go jab, cross, and then I come back with my hook. Turn the shoulder, turn the shoulder, turn the shoulder, hands back up. Good work. Jab, cross, hook. Turn, turn, hook. And now simply cross across. So I'm leading with my backhand, this time hitting across, coming back with the hook, hitting with the backhand again. Obviously the cross is a power shot on both of them. And this really is a big power combination. Because even the hook from here is a nice power shot. Right? Keep in mind too where your hands are. I want to punch from the face and then come right back to the face on every single one of them. Straight out and then straight back. Right? Good work. Yes, sir. Cross across. Right up there. Shoulder, big power shot, big left hook. Good, and 30 seconds to push ups on your own. Go! Full range. Elbow down, back out, and those elbows. Then you can do if it's 5 perfect ones in 30 seconds, that's fine. It's 25, well, that's fine too. Perfect form, those things are strong. Whole body goes down, whole body goes up. Time! Jump right back up. And now alternating knees. As I'm alternating knees, I want you to think like you have the form. I cross my knee in and then I step back. Cross my knee in and then step back. So I'm switching which knee hits each and every time and getting all the way back to a good base. Right? On your own, please. Good work. Yes, sir. Alternating cross knees. Back, drive the knee up. Good, and time. Just warming up the legs a little bit more. Hands in a guard, neutral guard, roundhouse kick. You're gonna alternate between right and left. Right? Actually, I take that back. You're just gonna do the right leg for a minute. 30 seconds. Turn the toes towards the windows or that direction. So don't get the windows in your house in that direction. And then point the knee, point the toes on the roundhouse kick, set right back down. She's practicing perfect form with a right leg roundhouse kick. 30 seconds. Good work. Yes, sir. And then switch, same thing with the other leg. So now right toes are towards the clock wall or whatever wall you guys happen to have at home. Lean back, roundhouse kick to the other leg. Good work. All right. Much better than mine still do right now. Getting there. Tomorrow's my 3-month anniversary date. I can do whatever I want starting tomorrow. Here, in deep shape. Plan. Good, and time. Mr. Custer, I'm going to need you for this next section. And set. Courtesy. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Ladies, Mr. Custer is going to go over you and work on basic blocking, right? And with them, inward, outward, up, and downward blocks. And then you can get them in kicking from a ready stance. For Zoom team and for you guys, we're going to hit really quick yellow and orange belt curriculum, what I worked on with them for this week, so that they have that. And anyone who watches this later can still see it, as well as purple and green belts. We'll hit your new level of curriculum for this week, and then we'll get into the top one from there, right? As we go through the levels of curriculum, we're just going to do it a couple of times, and then I'll flip back and forth to make sure that you guys are getting down the outward block. So let's start off with XMA Form 1. Set. XMA. Form 1. Form 1. Wow, and then shoot up to the next block. Roll the fingers in, step down. Head transfer, step to your left, chop left, punch right, chop right, punch left, step to your left, punch right, full keep. Right, and then we add it on this week, step up, press down, and then my hands go to a guard, side kick with the right, plant straight down, look over the left shoulder, step to your left, chop, or go punch full keep, or half keep, I'm sorry, half. And step back up, let's do it again. Right, so ready, set. And XMA. Form 1. Form 1. Wow, step back to the right. And then, hands straight up. Roll the fingers in, thumbs down, block hard. Head transfer. Step to your left, chop left, punch right, chop right, punch left. Step to your left, hard go punch, full keep. Step up, press down. Hands in the guard, side kick with the right. Plant down, look over the left shoulder, chop, or stand, hard go punch, half the right? So for yellow and orange belts, if you happen to be watching this later, just keep repeating that section, right? Now we're going to go to intermediate curriculum. Purple, blue, green belts. We'll hit short 2, and then we'll add on the new section. Ready, position. Yeah. Purple contact. Short 2. Short 2. Bow, step to the left. And then step forward, block, chop. Block, touch the shoulder, chop. And again, block, touch the shoulder, chop. Draw back to cat scan. Head transfer, step to the left, down the left, punch, move, key. And draw back. Head transfer, step, out the left, punch, move, key. So now the new section, we're going to draw back. My left hand comes around, out to the right. I draw back to cat hand. Head transfer over the left shoulder. Step directly backwards, upward block, horse stance. And then knee drop, punch, full key. And then draw back to a cat stance. Head transfer over the right shoulder. Step up with the regular horse stance. Knee drop punch will keep. Right hand step back up. Let's do that whole section again. Right, I'm just gonna come back here and position.
Yeah.
Temple kata. Sure, two.
Right, two.
Bow, step to left. And step forward, block chop.
Yeah.
Step forward, block chop.
Yeah.
Draw back cat stance. Weight on the right leg, hands on the right side. Head transfer, left shoulder, step to the left, downward block punch, full feet. And then draw back, left hand chambers, right hand comes over, head transfer, right shoulder. Step to the right, downward block punch, full feet. Draw back to a cat stance. Right hand chambers, left hand on top. Head transfer, left shoulder. Step back behind you, upward block. Knee job keep. And then draw back to a cat stance. Right hand's on the top, left hand chambered. Head transfer to the right shoulder. Step to the right, upward block right. Knee drop punch full keep. And so for purple, blue, green belts, you're going to continue to practice that. I'll check in with you guys in just a second. Right? For advanced team, pick your chucks up.
Sure.
And chuck form one. Go up to. You can shoot over there. Go up to this one where you go cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. Or no, you don't. You go cross, circle back, yeah, circle up, circle catch. Front kick doubles, up, down, up, catch. Right? Practice that on your own for like 12 seconds. Good work. And intermediate team. So let's see. Matt. Oh, it's that Matt. Let's see, Sophia. Yep, block chop. Good. And now cat, yep. Left. Yes. And then knee drop punch, good. Good block. Knee drop punch, good, Sophia. That's exactly it. Nice job. Keep practicing it a couple of times. Or a bunch of times. I'll be back in a minute. All right, so we're doing chuck 4-1 up to the part that I just had you guys talk about, and then we're going to split between chuck 4-1 or chuck 1-2, right? So change your toes and cut it. Chuck 4-1. Bow, step to the right foot, outside, inside, upside down. Circle up, circle catch. Step to the left foot, outside, inside, upside down. Circle up, full key. Step to the left, cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. Kick to the right. And then doubles, up, down, up, catch full feet. And then step to the right, cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. Kick to the left, doubles, up, down, up, full feet. Right, so that's as far as we're going for this week anyway. So advanced team keep practicing that much. Chuck form 1. Black belts, chuck form 2. Ready, take the chucks and cover. Chuck form 2. Step out, doubles, outside, inside, upside down. Circle up, circle catch. Step to the left, doubles, outside, inside, upside down. Circle up, circle feet. Step to the left, both hands sweep across. Circle up, circle catch. Front kick to the right, up, jump, front kick to the right. Doubles up, and cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. Step to the right foot, sweep across. Both hands, and then double up, and then catch. Front kick to your left, up to the right, jump, front kick, left. Double up, and then cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. And do it again. So for chuck 1 and 2 again. Take the chucks and counter. Chuck 1, 2. Chuck 1, 2. Step out. Outside, inside, upside down. Circle up. Circle catch. Step to the left. Outside, inside, upside down. Circle up. Catch full key. Step across to the left. Sweep across. Circle up. Circle catch. Front kick. Jump front kick. Doubles. Up. Cross. Circle back. Circle up. Circle catch. Step to the right. Sweep across. Circle up. Circle catch. Left leg. Front kick. Up right. Jump front kick. Doubles. Up. Cross. Circle back. Circle up. Circle catch. Right? So advanced team chuck form 1. Black belts chuck form 2. Purple green belts are still doing chuck. Not chuck form 2. Short 3. Short 2. That's the one. Good work. And then double up, Samya. So Sam, that section right there, you're gonna go after the front kick, jump front kick. up, and then cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. Circle back, circle up. Atta girl, yes, exactly like that. And then you do it down to the other side. And then you go sweep across, up, catch, kick, back leg front kick, jump front kick. Yes, and then double up, cross, circle back, circle up, circle catch. That's it. Yep. All right, so time. So last time through, everybody jump forward one up to that same section. Ready, keep your touch. And cut. Jump forward one. Tira, tira, tira. Aya. Tira, tira, tira. Manita. Tira, tira. Aya. Tira. Oh, sorry. I went from jump forward one to jump forward two. And another time. Tira, tira, tira. Aya. Tira. Oh. Good job. All right, so now jump form two. Ready, cut. Jump form two. Tira, tira, tira. Aya. Tira, tira, tira. Aya. Tira, tira. Aya. Tira. Tira, 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 tira. Aya. Tira, tira, aya. Tira, 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 tira. And there you go. Set. And proceed. All right, very good. Put your chucks in the front of the squares. Time to train. All right, so now from here, working on developing power with our roundhouse kicks, right? And the targets, I want to think kicking through the target. If I only think about kicking the front of the target, it doesn't matter how fast, how hard I hit it. If I only hit the front of the target, that's as much power as I ever get, right? But if I go through the target and I think about hitting that hole in the middle, now because I'm driving through, I have much more power. So that's kind of key number one. Key number two, make sure you hit it on the front foot. If I do not get that foot to hit it, I'm not going to get my hip into it, my body's not going to get into it, I'm not going to have a maximum amount of power. If I pivot the front foot, now I can turn my hip over, I can really maximize the power I'm putting in. Make sense? Sure. For the Zoom team at home, certainly you guys may or may not have targets. If you do great, hit the targets. If you don't, then what I'm doing is I'm making sure I'm coming up and then following through at the very end. My knee comes through and then you turn over the top to get that power at the end, right? So left side is forward, right leg roundhouse kicks. And strong yes, sir. Working hard. Go to work. Yes, sir. Switch your stance, ready. So nice deep up. Same thing on this side. And the other thing too is I want you to get right back to your guard. So instead of bumbling, I recently named this bumbling. Bumbling is when I throw my kick and then I like wander around to get back to my yard. As opposed to I kick and then I set. Now, if I'm moving afterwards, that's different, right? It's fine if I kick and I set to my yard and I move around, right? Bumbling would be here, and I'm not really back to my yard. I'm just kind of falling out balance as I get there. So, follow, right there, no bumbling. So, back like roundhouse kicks, right back to yard. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
That's it, kicking hard. Someone get it. Give it that front foot, get that foot all the way through. Nice kick, Sonia. Nice, Sophia. Nice hair whip for both of you. Good job. That's how I know if you have some good power. Tails down a little bit. Actually, bounce off the body. Everybody reach out, put your right hand on the target. And touch left knee up. And extend out roundhouse kick. Get out there. For me to walk around and and switch other side. Other hands on the wall, other hands on the target, and extend it out. Back in and down. And now switch that roundhouse kick. So remember with the switch step, instead of going forward and backwards deep, I want to think side to side. So it's more like I'm standing on a plus, right? Here's the two ends of the plus, and then I switch my feet to these two ends of the plus. And then I hit my roundhouse kick right opposite, right? This gets me a little bit closer and gets me off center at the same time, right? So that quick little switch, I'm staying in the same spot, apparently, but at the same time, it's also moving me offline, adding power to that. Make sense? So just a quick switch, hit the roundhouse kick, and then back to the card. Switch, roundhouse kick. And go to work.
Yes, sir.
So, switch that roundhouse. Don't do exactly that. Put your right side forward and same drill. Quick switch, right leg down, how to get back to go. Go to work.
Yes,
Switch, kick. So my Zoom team looks. Nice kick sound. Looks good. Nice, Sophia. Good work. Nice guard. And time! Right hand back on the target! That's in round 3. Tuck the knee up and extend. Oh. By the end of the year, I'll be back there. Better practice. I'm coming on strong. Oh, definitely. And switch! Sure, good. And back it down, last round. Yeah, we haven't had one last round. Pop up roundhouse kick. So now it's a 2-footed takeoff, back leg roundhouse kick. I jump in the air, my back leg doesn't kick. I jump in the air, my back leg doesn't kick. Since I can't jump and kick when I'm all at the same time yet, we'll have Mr. Campbell demonstrate for me. So you can just move over there. They know what he's talking about. Actually, you can come over here because then the Zoom team can see how amazing you are also. All right. So he pops up and he kicks back like roundhouse. I'm going to go with his other side. He's switching his stance in there. There we go. That's the one. And then he does it again. And then he does it again. Nice. Give him a nice. Right. So your arm is obviously alternating with your partner. Right. I go, you go, and it's like a merry-go-round. You've all done on a merry-go-round before. Right. It goes up and down. It should look like that. I come up and you come down. Left side forward, guys. I'm ready. And 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Go to work. So, if you guys want, just like a back around. Jumping in the back like that. Right. With the back. So, left forward. You jump in the back. Time. Everybody face your partner neutral stance. Position.
Yeah.
Set. And courtesy. High five to your partner. And turn back around face towards front. And relax stance. So over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking a lot about protocol inside of the dojo. And this week we're doing what should you be doing when the teacher is teaching. Now, of course, this could go for the Friday school or school, or even Zoom school, right? When the teacher's teaching, what should the student be doing? The show. They should be paying attention, right? The idea is the teacher's teaching, the student is learning, right? Now, what if I'm trying to show my brilliance and talk over the teacher and go, oh yeah, I know how to do that, it's like this. What's gonna happen then? What could be the downfall? The show? Okay. Well, think about this. Does the teacher need you to teach lesson for? No, I've been doing this for like 30 years. I've been teaching for 25 years. I'm pretty good at explaining stuff, right? If I need somebody to help me, like I do currently now, because my hips, I can have Mr. Campbell come help me, whatever I need, right? And so sometimes you see this, usually more with the younger generation, not so much with this people, under 12 or so, where suddenly they want to explain how brilliant they are, and they're like, oh, I know how to do that. It's like this, right? But the teacher doesn't need your help like that. Right? You know that the person might be excited about it, but what they need you to do is listen and pay attention to that. Right? What if instead I'm like talking to Matthew over this? So What is gonna be the downfall now? What's the downside of that? We're shouting, I'm not listening. Who else isn't listening? My friend, right? So what's gonna happen when the teacher says, okay, everybody go to work? Are you gonna have a clue? Okay, you might have a little bit of a clue because you're watching and paying attention a little bit, but you're not gonna have the whole clue by any means, right? And there's certainly gonna be details. Same thing if I get let myself be caught daydreaming or right? And that moment I'm missing something. And even if it's something that I think I know how to do, you guys all know how to do backlight roundhouse, right? You guys are pretty new, obviously, right? But I mean, Elisa's been doing it since she was a kid, right? So backlight roundhouse, if she has them down, well, could there still be a detail that she picks up? What do you think? I've been training for 30 years. It's every time I go to a seminar, I always learn new stuff. And sometimes it's stuff that I already know how to do, right? But there's always a new detail that I pick up as long as I'm paying attention. If I'm not paying attention, I'm not going to pick any detail up. But typically that's not me. I'm usually watching very intently, but I can pay close attention that I can pull everything out of that moment that I have, right? So I always pick up new detail. And you want to think of the same thing, right? Praise the training when you're also second degree, you just follow me, start. But there's still going to be a new detail, something else that can get a little bit stronger. Make sense? Right. Relax hands. Loud and proud as a dedicated student of the martial arts.
I am dedicated to martial arts.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
Modesty,
Modesty,
courtesy,
courtesy,
integrity,
integrity,
self-control,
self-control,
perseverance,
perseverance,
and indomitable spirit.
and indomitable spirit.
What is the goal?
Black belt excellence.
Neutral stance. Session.
Yeah.
Set. Courtesy. Out.
Impact martial arts.
Awesome. Nice job, guys. Air high fives for everybody. Air high fives from my Zoom team. Awesome work. Nice to see you, Samya and Sophia and Matthew.